Welcome to the Deb of Night. Get
Is
it?
your name Deb?
No. Welcome to the Adam of Night.
There you go.
Look at these four bitches just judging my sick dancing.
Hands on hips and everything.
They're so upset that I'm taking up the dance floor.
Everyone's so mad. Why is no one else dancing?
They've just been like alphaed out.
That's what it is,
By this dude who just comes in here all the time and just necks with random bitches. Just knocking down tens like a...
Just getting his stuff on.
Yeah.
And then he just dances like a muppet on the dance floor. A real Kermit.
It really is. It's like so Muppet-like.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh, hello. Where's Miss Piggy?
oh. Alright. But they're like...
Why are there so many songs about rainbows?
Well, she looks less angry. Maybe... Oh. Oh, cool. I'm one of those guys who has the earring and, like, the... You know what's great about all, like, the retarded piercings that my character has? They're all permanent. Like, even if he takes the piercings out, the holes will never close.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, not if you're a sick, super cool guy like me.
Yeah.
That would, the OCD about becoming a vampire would drive me fucking crazy. Because there's a certain amount of stuff like blemishes and stuff would disappear, so you don't have to worry about that, right? But like, hair would remain wherever you had hair. So like, I'd be like, oh god, facial hair or no facial hair?
You wouldn't be able to shave?
Never, yeah.
Yeah.
So when I went outside, it said AI disabled. I guess because my computer can't handle this absolute stallion of a game. Although somehow the graphics seem to look better. Like, people looked real fucked up before. They don't look too bad now. Like they,
Maybe you're onto something.
you know? So maybe by me deleting all the files and then yeah. This looks... I mean, it doesn't look great, right?
No.
It does look
It
slightly
still looks
better.
fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's not great. But something about it looks a little bit better. So I had a bunch of mod files in my game folder that were just not working.
Instant cash.
And I found them when I was going through my my folder to try and add mods in. So they did not work. And so I deleted everything, and I had to go dig my save file out of the trash because it's apparently in the same folder as the rest of the files. So
Well, we tried.
yeah, I'll try more. Okay, well, the Asian vampire probably will be solved in Chinatown if I had to guess. Downtown. Oh, I talked to Tongue. Right. And maybe we can get our fucky sucky on. As the kids say these days.
Hey, Aura, honeydew, welcome to the chat. Sorry if you popped in earlier and I just didn't see it until now. Dealing with kind of slow internet. You know how it is.
Well, I yoinked the cord out of the other one, so it should be working fine.
It should be.
I'm a scientist, you see.
Yeah. In theory, perhaps.
Turn it off, turn it back
you
on.
would be correct.
You want here? No.
But of course, we don't live in theory.
We live in Kansas.
Yeah, it's still kind of super fucked up. Hey, Pyroseer says, hey, is Jeanette still a crazy bitch?
No. She's... she's my waifu.
She's the love of my life.
Yes. Okay, yeah. Yep.
Eric Lowry says, good evening. Can't wait to see what hijinks we get up to tonight.
Isn't it kind of fucking bonkers that like Dracula is supposed to be a Samishi? Sminsk? Whatever. However the fuck you pronounce that godforsaken clan. Let me get a few things together for... You know what? I was born ready. Let's
fucking go.
Yeah.
Pyroseer says, remember our objective. We can make her worse.
Yeah. Listen, we're gonna be fucking crazy bitches for days. Okay? Also, the unofficial patch looks pretty nice. There was one mod that was like closer to tabletop, and it made Auspex free, which makes a lot of sense. It's a garbage power. It only exists for like roleplay purposes. It's like as if you like had someone use a spell slot for prestidigitation in 5e. I mean, in this situation, it's maybe worth using, but you know how you tell if someone's behind the wall? You just like go look and then you load.
Oh, sweet. Cocks out, rocks out.
Why did I do this? Well, you know what?
It's a good question. I think it's just because he struck you as prey.
Why? How are you not... What is it, combat now? You're pissing, you went to sleep, and then I started drinking your blood, and then you wake up and you're like, I shall fight. It's supposed to like make you lose your memory and stuff when you whatever.
Yeah, Eric Lowry says, can recommend the unofficial patch. I've used it and it's nice.
Yeah, I would use it, but I'm too retarded, and so I can't.
There you have it, folks.
I don't know. No, I just need to fiddle with it more. I tried and it just crashed to desktop, so... Yeah, alright, I'll just break your neck.
I guess you can kill them, right? So...
It just feels like a waste. Because, he's got good blood in there. But, you know what we'll do? We'll do trance, we'll do blood buff, and we'll do auspex. And then we'll drink your blood.
And Pyroseer says he woke up and chose violence.
And we're full. I die.
Yum, yum.
What do you got for me? A 38. My favorite. Didn't really use any of that.
Nice place you got here, boys. Really loving the piss-covered mattress.
Should probably go to first person. You know, if you open too many drawers on one of these things, it'll just fall over and kill you. There's like people who get like crushed by filing cabinets because they open like 2 drawers at once and it just falls in them.
Yeah, because the weight of like what's actually in there.
Yeah.
Right.
Filing cabinets are such like cheap pieces of shit. There's no like actual substance to the thing itself.
Yeah. Well, the idea is that it's made out of a material that's supposed to help keep it heavy, but, you know, can only do so much.
I guess I have to go through that guy. Seems like a waste of good blood, but Are you out of your fucking mind? How? You're asleep? And now you're dead.
Pyroseer says we sucked him dry, not in a good way.
It's like, I want to be in first person because it looks very stupid in third. But I guess it is good to be able to see my sick fashion sense. Just a
Priorities.
Just a sick Chris Angel bro walking around with eyebrow piercings.
Yeah.
No offense if you have eyebrow piercings. They can look quite cool, and they do look cool on me. I am the coolest vampire. Is that a hobo? Does he need to die?
Does he need to get sucked?
Yeah, you gotta die. Oh wait, he's an innocent, right? Never mind. You just...
Yeah, he's just hanging out by the fire.
Is this the same... Is this where the guy was pissing before? No. This was... there. Is that an alternate route, I guess? I could have gone around the guy. Okay, so that's not the warehouse. What the fuck am I doing? Okay. Oil tank. Okay,
Speed limit 10.
okay, so as I thought, you go past that guy. So that the thug says K.
Nom, 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 nom.
Probably should have just broke his neck. Being efficient.
Oh, the life of a vampire.
Hey, I can sell one of these. So trance is a discrete discipline, I think. So I think you can actually use this in the middle of the street and then just suck a random guy. But yeah, I tried to increase... there's a couple graphics mods I tried to grab, but... they did not work. I loaded up the game a couple times using the mod manager from Nexus.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't do anything. Deployed mods, etc. So then I tried to manually add the files, and it crashed the desktop. And I realized there was like the unofficial patches in there too. So I guess theoretically I should have been putting those folders into that, but they were already in there actually. So like from a long time ago, I must have downloaded them on like a different hard drive even. And this is... that's... okay. If I fiddle with it more, it should work, but... I tried deleting the whole game folder and then putting the mods back in, and it didn't quite do. So, like, from a game design standpoint, how necessary, or like from, not game design, but like from a mechanic standpoint, how necessary is it to get any ranks in lockpicking if blood buff lets you progress the story? Actually, can I just approach you guys? Oh, let me,
Get a suck.
get a suck? Oh, another guy. You get, like, running for help or something? You just trash with a gun? Yeah, stealth is for fags. So, let's just do this.
Yeah, let's just fucking go.
Let's get a suck.
Eric Lowry says you need more lockpicking than blood buff provides to seduce VV, which makes it extremely important.
Wait, you need lockpicking to seduce somebody?
Apparently.
If I was a clever man, I would... Man, I don't even have to, like, abuse the environment that much to see the abyss.
But it's more spook that way.
It's more Dark Souls. Random cliff everywhere.
Yeah, it goes into the abyss, man.
I felt like there was a way to, like, open the door over there. If I was a clever man, I would be able to make a joke about,
Eric Lowry
shitty
says
locks.
you need lockpicking to do one of her quests. I forget the context. It's been a while.
But you just remember lockpick and fucky fuck.
I mean, those are the important things.
Yes.
You need the
Yes,
bare minimum
indeed.
details to get the story across.
Alright, pal. Can I have a little suck?
Pyroseer says, well, it shows what you can do with those fingers.
There's like there's this joke that I've heard people take great offense to, but I find it very funny. It's like the difference, the reason that it's okay for men to sleep with lots of women, but it's not okay for women to sleep with lots of men, is because a key that can open any lock is a master key, but a lock that opens for any key is a shitty lock.
Yeah, I've heard that before too.
What am I, some kind of stealth guy? I don't do stealth. What? Shut up.
It's quiet, too quiet. Dan fans sing the most emo goth song you know.
Is that Aura Honeydew?
Yeah. You know it immediately.
Pew.
The first song that comes to mind is that one song from Code Vein that just plays in the background. Just like, I won't be like you,
not ever.
I won't be like you.
If only that company had made the sequel to Vampires Masquerade. Actually, no, their storytelling elements are like so fucking boring.
What, Code Vein?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Like, their interpersonal relationships were... They existed, which is more than you can say for most Japanese stuff, but it just, like, was very clumsy. It's like every single person's story is that they have a hard and difficult past, and it's like...
Well, it is the apocalypse.
very deep.
Is Code Vein any good? It looked way too anime for me, and I like anime.
Really good game, yeah.
I mean, like, compared to other Souls-like games, it's pretty mid. You can kind of see, like, where they, like, drew inspiration from other games and tried to, like, copy what they did, but put it in a different context. But I did enjoy it. Like, the magic in that game can be pretty fun, and how they have you, like, juggle and balance it can be interesting.
Yeah, no, it's really good. I think mechanically it's more interesting. There's a lot more like complex builds you can do.
Yeah, well, you can also just change your class whenever you want. So you can just, like, you have, like, more ability to play the way you want, I guess. I will say, though, the DLC and just, like, fucking wandering around DLC is, like, a little bit miserable, but the bosses are cool.
The DLC is essentially like a very short dungeon with a hard boss that gives really good loot. And I don't think it's worth the price that they charge for it, but I didn't...
Yeah, you get the DLC for the bosses, but everything else is just, like, eh.
I got
It's,
the
like,
DLC for
cheap,
me
you know?
and Trisha for like $5, like all three of them. So, you know.
Our Honeydew says, no one functional made it through the apocalypse. Guess that makes sense. The bunker people weren't exactly the best in the before times, end quote.
I'm only one away, but I have the blood buff for it. Actually, I don't have to. I could increase my block picking skill. The thing is, right? Oh wow, we have a lot of shit going on over here, huh? It's a unique character model over there. It makes me think I should be like worried about it. Well, like, no shit. I could just like... Trance is so good, I could just... do that. And then, like, be hidden. Oh, fuck.
So...
Oh, shit. Give me some blood, bitch. Can you interrupt? Oh, yeah, you can. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I stand the fuck up? Jesus Christ.
Who says, in other news, I'm giving myself nightmare fuel by watching videos of a game called Fear and Hunger. Not recommended.
Give me blood.
Yeah, if you need maximum spookage, you can just watch us play this game. It's
Yeah.
so spook. Yum yum. I drink your spook.
Shut up. Drink.
Or Honeydew says, I can't look at these graphics and not think Half-Life 1+2. Wonder when those folks will make another one.
Oh, make another Half-Life? Yeah, never. They've essentially said as much. And if they did make another... Well, they made, like, Half-Life Alyx or whatever, right? And that was... That's basically like as close as you're gonna get.
There you have it, folks. Hey, Neighbor, welcome to the chat. Says, such spook, much scare.
Okay. Oh, computers. Oh no, I can't. They're not on. And I couldn't possibly know how to turn them on. You know what? You fuckers. Give me your blood, bitch. You stupid slut. Blood now.
Piracy says they made Alex, and somehow we have to be grateful.
It was stunning and brave. Oh, I'm arming explosives. I am? I don't want to be. I wanted to pick up this knife.
Explosive is armed.
What about loot? Oh, I picked it. I will die for this.
Hey.
Hey, it succeeded. Oh. Well.
How big is that explosion gonna be?
Hello? Come on, another one. One more.
What's the matter? Swallow a blade?
Shiz. Shit.
Yum, yum, yum.
Very bad to have someone shooting shotgun. Can I leave? Oh no. Cannot pick lock. Are you in range to just... Oh no, nothing in radius. Not great.
You've suffered a final death.
I don't know why I was humoring their stealth system even a little bit.
Thug
Oh, do I have to
says
click
no.
to continue?
Reminder for everyone, save a lot. Fucking get 'em. This is what you get for existing. You should have aborted yourself.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of brawl is probably more convenient, just so I can drink people's blood easier.
Yeah.
That seems to just be the one-hit kill. Although, you know, if you can trance someone, generally you can suck their blood unless you're standing in the wrong spot when you hit F. In which case, they get knocked out of it. So anyway, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing in this warehouse. The Sabat, I guess, are existing, and we don't like that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's this guy on... Can't shoot me without shooting him, so I think I'm in a good spot.
Human shield. Oh, look. Human shield, more like human meal.
Got him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So...
I am a spot. Ooh, look at the magazines.
4 is trance. That's a gun? Okay. Not have gun. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should be cutting people with a knife. Yeah. Makes a lot more sense. Okay, but then 4 is... No, 5 is trance. Purge is... That's so inconvenient. Can I change that? Okay, well, I tried. Just used the mouse wheel. It's not like you get experience for picking locks, right? So I don't even know why I care.
Well, I don't know. It's fun to see more game.
Cool.
Iris says, sadly, I'm not the guy of ReZero, Trisha. If I was, I would have used the shit out of that save scumming.
Okay. You had to stop.
So,
Okay. Convince you to... So the lower their health is, the more likely they are to be grabbed and drained.
Gotcha.
And it's like guaranteed if they're tranced, unless you press it wrong or whatever.
Right.
And trance is just like the first level of the dominate tree, so it's not even like I had to put any points into it. So it's little... can I blood buff while I'm... It's really the most efficient way to leave. Oh boy. Okay. Can I leave out the gate that has marks on the ground as though it opens? No? Ooh, shiny. This way? It's another warehouse. Why is the timer ticky?
Is it gonna explode?
Oh, not great. You don't want to run out of blood.
Yeah. Gotta find someone to suck. Or something.
Can't sell ammo, can you? This way? I don't even know what this is. Do I die?
What? Oh, because the...
Too close to the explosion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Arcir says, getting trauma, because death experience is nothing when you can cheat at any type of luck contest.
Okay. Very cool. Love that you have physics. Very advanced. What is this, like the year 2000 and 2000? incredible. So advanced.
Let them feel suffering. Shock.
Okay. Okay.
I am perhaps a little tired.
Let's see.
Is the sucky grab a dramatic cutscene? No one does shit to you while you're in it? No, you can get shot out of it. or
Very
get out
clearly
of it.
not. While you were reading it, I got shot out of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what's going on with this? Okay. Very cool. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So you can be shot out of it. Obviously, bullets don't do that much to you. I explained this before, but Trisha fell asleep, so I'm not sure if I should explain it again. But regular bullets, there's 3 tiers of damage. Regular bullets are the worst tier. It's equivalent to someone trying to punch you as a vampire. Knives and blades are on the same tier as shotguns, so that's like effective, but not as effective as like sunlight or fire or something. That's why the guy with the shotgun has to die. I think in this game they make bullets a little bit stronger than they should be, which is... I saw a bunch of like the different patches like changing how much bullets do. So I think they're actually doing lethal damage. It should be easier to heal from bullets than other stuff. Very cool.
for your sins.
Oh. Sorry, blood strike, not blood buff.
Arasir says, how is that logical? That's the same person can punch you and do the same damage of a bullet, I mean.
Because you're supposed to be not really made out of a real body, you're supposed to be made out of ash. So, like, if you can imagine someone shooting a sandbag is, like, theoretically more effective than, like, punching it, but I don't know. Whereas, like, a sword is supposed to be more damaging, etc. And then you're not really made out of ash, obviously, because you're incredibly flammable, like, way more flammable than,
Ash.
than a human would be, is what I was going to say. Because, like, the example they give is a human can snuff out a candle with, like, putting it between their two fingers, whereas a vampire's whole arm would, like, ignite as though they were, like, made out of gasoline. So, you know, but kind of everyone is weak to a flamethrower, so.
Yeah.
It's called, it's not the greatest name for damage, but it's like bludgeoning damage or blunt damage, and then it got changed to bashing at some point, but none of that really makes a lot of, so it's bullets or like bashing damage, which is not, or I think it's bludgeoning. I think it's supposed to be bludgeoning damage is what bullets are, which is not the most sensical thing. Okay, let's save there. Is that a direction? No.
Red light?
It's through here. Oh, but I've already been here. I guess it's like back through the level. Okay. So he should be, he's a vampire, he should take more damage.
Slashing?
Yeah. But I don't even know if that's true. Like, I don't know how this game actually works. Like, if I punch him, it does more damage. So, are they stupid?
Are they stupid? Or is it random?
Well, it's like a certain range, but I was doing like 2, 3, 2, 3 on knives, and then when I punched him, it did a shit ton of damage. It did 8. So, and I saw 3 one of the punches, so I don't know now.
Yeah, I thought it was 1 for that last punch.
That could also be because he doesn't have enough health to take the damage, and
No, it
then
doesn't just like.
okay, so he's taking not a lot from that. But then what if I pull out a gun, right?
Whoa.
Shit, he actually did damage. So that did 0 damage, so I guess that's accurate, right? But like, shotguns do lethal damage, so theoretically that should do more. I have no points in any weapons, that's why the shotgun like reticule is and the kick is like ridiculous. Wow, that's some reloading animation.
Beaver says, should have had wooden bullets.
Yeah, well, Dragon's Breath is like super deadly because that's a higher tier up because it's fire. Magic is I forget what it's called. I think it's like aggravated damage or something. So I have to see that it's locked, and then cinematically, oh, he drops down again. That's a tire iron. Okay. If I had celerity, I would use it.
Oh no.
It's just a regular dog.
Ah!
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume?
What should I say? He also just had a Masquerade violation. I like how this guy's like acting superior, but he's like a complete moron.
You're new to this life, aren't you? I'd wager you haven't insulted some of the older ones yet. But this is a city of opportunity. I see my reputation for once does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you.
Yeah, he was following you as a wolf when you go to the pier the first time.
Seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
I saw a ghost.
A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets.
Met some kindred on the beach.
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred. Hence the name, thin blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
Yeah, other than that, I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Don't ask me about my squeeze.
Or sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. Pleasure.
So the concern with thin bloods that they have is they also require the same amount of blood, and so having a larger population of thin bloods reduces the amount of blood for like actual real vampires with like real powers. And if thin bloods make a new vampire, that'll be an even weaker vampire. So then it'll just be a bunch of shitty vampires taking up space. So they're against the existence of thin bloods. Some are against the existence of thin bloods and wish to kill them, since they can't be part of the Camarilla, and so they're not protected under the Camarilla laws. So as long as you kill a thin blood without it being obvious, no harm, no foul.
I mean, if you're gonna have a bunch of cursed creatures, they might as well be the best cursed creatures they can be.
Right. And then some are like, thin bloods are fine, but they can't have more, they can't turn anyone.
That explosion a mile away. It's all over the news too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabat just howling for blood tonight.
Okay.
Beckett, Ida. No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's into Armpit. Like what? Clans are just
Another clan. Tell me about the corridors.
Tell me about your life.
Okay.
Oh.
Other sex.
yeah, the Camarilla worked.
What is a Caitiff?
Caitiff are just riffraff vampires who don't know anything about
Oh,
it.
okay, so that's the shitty vampire. That's the thin bloods.
Aaron Larry says thin bloods are also supposedly a sign of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Whose vamp lore is better, Underworld or Twilight?
Well, yeah, I mean... Underworld was... It's just like, there's so rarely do they make, like... I don't know, it's the closest to, like, a perfect vampire movie is Underworld. You know? Where it's just like... I like the action-y elements of, like, vampires rather than the horror elements of them.
Hey, King Credo, welcome to the chat.
Willkommen.
Says, I am here.
Behold, I am here. At least Underworld was entertaining. Yeah, Underworld was pretty good. I don't know. I've seen all the movies out of order, so I have no idea like what the plot really is. Except they were like, they did the thing where they were like, the half this, half that thing is like extra powerful. Which is kind of dumb.
I kind of get the whole crossbreeding thing from a eugenics perspective, like how you get like a new special breed of flower or something. But of course, more extreme with biology.
Yeah. Okay. Next. The White King moves to protect his pawn. Okay, so I guess that's like a... Sabat is like emailing me or something.
Says the plot is mostly a formality from what I've seen.
Okay, so I guess I'll just sell my pistol and the tire iron, and I'll hang on to the knife.
Or a honeydew says, didn't like Dracula Untold.
I saw the trailer, and then I heard someone tell me not to watch it, so I was
King
like...
Credo says, Dracula Untold was like a tamed Hellsing anime.
The first Underworld movie I saw from beginning to end was the prequel, where it was all medieval. And it was like the worst movie watching experience I've ever had. It was like a comically bad. It was like this, I don't know why, but like there's all these black people that went to see the Underworld movie, and they just like, they would not stop talking the whole... I'd always heard of that in like stand-up routines. I'd never actually seen it in real life. It was insane. They said something with every single time something happened, and it was just like, it was bizarre. Like when the black guy got shot with a crossbow, I remember there was this big fat... It was like two guys and like this big fat black woman, and she said that's racist, but without a T, just like that's racist. He gets pinned to a wall, and it's like, bro, he's in the first movie, so like he didn't die. Like, calm down. Like, he obviously survives. And also, like, there's like a million people dying in that scene, and then he dies, and they're like, no, you can't do that. It's like, I mean, okay.
Yeah, I mean, writing then.
Yeah. That's how you get a lot of like really shitty female characters. So you can't hurt any of them. Now, I can't sell the ammo. I should be able to, though. It's $7 for the gun, but like, what about the bullets, bro?
King Credo asks, ever notice Underworld's super werewolf was like Resident Evil's super zombie? Adam did a shoulder shrug.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I should buy the gun manual. I don't know if I want to put points into it, but
Races.
and then like at the end of the movie, right? So the prequel is about. So in the first movie, Celine is turned because she looks like the daughter of the vampire, the leader vampire guy.
Sure.
And so the same actress is playing the person who's supposed to look like his daughter naturally.
Yeah.
And then
It's the best way to make her look like her.
right. And so then they show the first scene from Underworld at the end of the movie where she's standing on the top of that statue thing. And then like this woman goes like, what the fuck? She dead. And it's just like, how do you exist as like a racist caricature and not just like stop? Just stop it. Like, I just don't know. And they kept on going.
Oh, no, never.
They kept on going shit, but they were saying like with two e's, like sheet, like oh sheet. But they it's just like insane. I don't even. It's so bizarre. I don't know why they were watching a movie. They had no idea. They like did not understand the movie at all. They kept on asking these like questions to just no one. So fucking bizarre.
They probably just like bought a ticket for a different movie and then decided to see every other movie that was just around.
The classic.
Yeah, right.
They weren't old enough to go into the movie, so they like bought a Blue's Clues ticket, and then they were like, "Yeah, let's go check out this movie." They just smoke so much. They're actually 7, but they just smoke and eat so much they've just become these like obese, disgusting adults. They just aged themselves. They go to the DMV and they're like, "Ah, well, it says you're 7, but you smoke a couple packs, so just look old enough. It'll be okay." So what's the report? Oh, okay. So now I can leave. All right. So let's like slap a fatty hard save.
Hell yeah.
It's like the first. By the way, like the first time they show like the lead vampire guy. I can't remember what his name is. I think his name might be like Lucien or no, it's not Lucien. Lucien's the werewolf guy. Whatever the big scary head vampire guy is. The first time he shows up on screen, like he's being introduced. One of them goes like, "Who the fuck is that?" And it's like, "What do you?"
Listen.
Just wait. Just wait. Oh, man, one of my friends was like, they were watching. So the taxi appears, and now you can take the taxi to different areas. They were watching like Nigerian movies, on like Bad Movie Night, and movies made in Africa have what's called a movie caller, which is a guy who, after they finish editing the movie, it's a guy that will sit down and watch the movie and talk over the whole movie, commenting and shit. Just like yelling out stuff, like not part of the movie. Like it's like with the soundtrack this guy has added in, just talking during the movie. I can't even like, I couldn't even believe that was real. I did not believe my friend when he told me that.
It's a live reaction guy.
And so he pulled up a movie. He saw one where he was like, the guy was saying he's the first movie caller who's talking in English, and he was like, "Yeah, I talk in English, motherfucker." Like, oh, whatever. And then he showed me some other movie. He was playing a random scene, and he's like, "Yeah, hear that guy talking? That's not anyone in the scene, right? No one's actually moving their lips. It was like just people walking." And it's actually a guy who talks in every scene, has something to say about everything. It's like the most insane. Oh, hey, this guy's cool. He drums his fingers. All right, drive. I'll tell you when the mood hits me.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
You got a map. A very pixelated map.
I couldn't even believe that was a real real thing.
Yeah, I've never been much of a talker during movies. Wham.
What?
Who the fuck is that?
She.
She.
Shouldn't I be able to fucking kill these guys? Just one purge?
So they just like sensed you in the cab coming up?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like,
They were so ready to capture you.
and like somehow I don't see it. Are those real vampires though, or are those thin bloods?
Keep moving. Trouble sure seems to like you.
What's that animation?
Good effort.
He just wanted a hug.
He died from one shot?
That must be a good bullet that he's using.
He just got shot in the head and he was like, ow, what an asshole. I guess thanks for the help. Because the narrative thinks that I need the help.
Yeah, because plot said that you couldn't fight them.
I just killed like so many of them.
Yeah, right.
So is it diablerie if you drink a thin blood? Is that...
He had your cross symbol on the bullet.
I think crosses in Vampires Masquerade don't work.
Boo.
I think it's like one of those religion is fake thingies.
Yeah. That's very popular with a lot of modern day vampire stuff.
Yeah, was it Twilight where they're like, oh, they just get confused when things are next to their face that are out of their...
Oh, that was Castlevania.
That seriously?
Yeah, the Castlevania animated series.
That is...
The Netflix one.
That is so fucking disgraceful. The whole, like,
Yeah.
the beginning, the fucking intro of the first Castlevania or whatever, where they, like, talk about God and stuff, it's so fucking badass, the dialogue.
Yeah. But, you know, can't have a modern Netflix show
Oh, yeah.
recognize God.
Yeah, God can't be real in, like, any, fucking...
Even in fiction, God can't be real.
By the way, coming from, like, an atheist, I'm like...
Bullshit, not my Castlevania. Yeah, right?
Yeah. Like... I'm not religious, but I'm still like... That's fucking gay. That's so
it's a very
gay.
stupid alternative explanation, even if, like...
It's so cool. Like, imagine... Oh, God. Imagine, like, the scene in Hellsing where, like, Alucard and the priest come face to face for the first time, where the glasses are all glowing and stuff. What if he's just, like, his speech is just, like... Yeah, I'm agnostic, and, you know, maybe there's a God, but, no, you know, whatever. I just have these knives and stuff, you know? I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, no, he's like, you're a sin against God.
Vampires' eyes can't see well, so whenever you put a geometrical shape in their face, they get confused.
It's incredibly gay.
Yeah, it's a really stupid explanation.
They're vampires. They're supposed to be unholy. I remember you from the court.
Alucard was ruined in the worst way in the show. Oh god, I can only imagine.
He's just like chop his cock off.
You just bend over and take it in the ass from some black lesbian
Black lesbian with a
with a peg.
big fucking like skin, and with a skin condition, with whatever that skin condition is that like makes them all like blotchy. Yeah. And then he's like, oh man, I just keep on chopping my peener off, but it grows back. It's not fair.
He was raped and then they made him gay later on. True story? Really? Are you serious?
You fucking kidding me? Oh my god.
What is it with Netflix and having people go gay after getting raped?
You know, thanks Trisha for not letting me watch that show.
I told you, ever since we watched like the first episode, I was like, yeah, this is gonna suck. I have the senses. I had the same sense when I watched like the Disney Star Wars, and I was like, this is gonna suck. And then the people I saw it with were like, no, it has potential to get better. And I was like, no.
Man, Downtown is great.
It actually happened in the show. Jesus Christ.
No Masquerade violation? Nice.
I am glad we didn't keep watching that show.
Yeah, the first episode was like pretty bad, but I was like, oh well, you know, it's just like a vapid bitch. But now she's dead, so it's probably gonna be fine. And it's like, no, it's not gonna be fine.
Yeah, of course.
Trisha's like,
it's such a shit. It's such a waste of like decent animation
who the fuck
too.
are these
because
guys?
they put so much into the fight scenes and stuff.
oh, is this where like the merchant is, the big fat black guy? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, this
All
guy.
right. They call me fat with a FAT because I know I got a weight problem. I don't give a fuck.
I was
Okay.
excited watching Castlevania at the beginning, and then it kept getting worse. Such a shame.
The animation is nice. You saw
Somehow
counterfeit
I
basketball
knew
jerseys.
They would make him gay, but the other part didn't expect it.
Is that a gunshot? Okay, who is shooting a gun and why?
Everyone's always shooting a gun in the city.
Can I get some suck? That can't be normal, is it? Criminal violation? What? Fuck my ass. Are you
Harrister
kidding?
asked, question, was he raped by a girl or a guy? To see how much bullshit it is. Well, he turned gay afterwards, so I imagine it was a guy, right?
How is it a criminal violation to kill this guy? How?
It's bad they made a female character that was from the game black in season 2. Well, that's just Netflix being Netflix.
Humanity lost. But they're shooting this innocent. That's not sense.
Yeah.
Did I get a criminal violation after I
It's a
loaded?
pretty cool church in the background with like the windows glowing red. I dig it.
This makes no sense. How did they do that? With no... Can I just kill them? What? There's Sabat. It's a Sabat thug. It says it right on his name tag.
I don't know, maybe they have to be like in a mission. with a
Oh
backstory.
my god. So retarded.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Hey, what's over here? Some suck? Oh no.
No.
Sometimes I guess the animation's broken, but she's supposed to be like, oh yeah, oh, there it goes.
Suck.
It went for a second, but it stopped. Can't really see in there though. But she kneels and like
Suck.
sucks. Yeah. Okay. Time to get. I know I have an important meeting with the head of the Camarilla, but you know it's not important. I need to go fucking show off my Muppet moves.
Yeah. True facts.
Look at these guys. They dance like me.
Oh man, dance floor is a cross.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You're being like so blasphemous right now.
Are you sinking in the floor? Stop it. Stop it right now. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, there I can see my sick dance move now. Song in this place sucks. Enough of this. Who are you? Oh hey, number 1. Just want to see if you voice was as angelic as you. It is. You are.
I've never seen him before.
I just got out of jail for stealing ladies' hearts. If I'd known you were here, I would have stopped in sooner. I'm pretty sizzle.
Yeah. Okay, it is fucked up. Yeah, I think we've established that changing your sexuality after getting raped is a little bit fucky in storytelling.
Yeah. But I just, there's that whole thing where it's like, yeah.
It's like the fantasy of a gay rapist.
Yeah. Yeah,
I love the seduction dialogue. Yes. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I don't know if I've explained this before, but there's a certain so it started off canon began you're born gay and you can't help it, and then it changed to
Canon began. Yes.
it changed to everyone's born gay and you choose to be straight, which is like this sort of attitude I ran into.
The heteronormative
right
thing
right.
where they're like, ugh, you can't have
The
things
term-
just be normal being straight.
The term, by
otherwise
the way,
people
is
can't be gay.
homonormative, which is to say homogenous, meaning like everyone is kind of the same. But they changed it to hetero because they didn't like homo being used for something negative.
Mm-hmm.
So they wanted to, because they don't like straight people, because it's homonormative to be heterosexual. So they changed it to heteronormative, because that's all, because literally all they think about is gay. Gay stuff is like all they think about.
Yes, yes.
So there's
It's
this...
their only personality trait.
So there's, in the world, there exists these kinds of people that are sort of feel entitled to be able to have gay sex with anyone they want. And for people to refuse them is bigotry.
Yes.
And they're just these insecure losers who... anyone who's straight is an insecure loser who has to constantly think about being straight in order to maintain their straightness. And they have to work on it and it's like...
Be better.
If they forgot one time, then they would just be gay. So, and then there's also a certain...
If they were just really drunk or high on drugs, and they forget, the chains would be broken and they would just be gay with me.
Yeah. There's also a certain portion of gay guys that they have like a fantasy about being able to seduce straight people, which literally never happens, and so they are always disappointed and always upset.
You know, Chaos Smash, we really don't need the quote in there. My imagination will do enough.
Is that from the
Yeah, this is live chat.
Oh man. I can't even like I don't understand why people aren't more pissed. It's just because Netflix has done so much insane shit. People are like, well, of course they did.
Well, yeah, look at 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah, I just Netflix is literally
Netflix literally created a show that caused a suicide spike in teens.
it's just like a mouthpiece of insane people. Like
It's just awful.
when you see people doing the whole fucking straight dudes to turn them gay thing, that's like there's a real population of people I've talked to people who feel like they're entitled to have sex with straight men because they're these liars and bigots that they're not gay, and so they think that they should be allowed to rape them. And it's like,
you should go to jail.
yeah, but it's just like I've talked to people that are mad and angry at another guy for being oh, I am straight. And he's like, oh, your girlfriend's fat, and it's like, yeah, but she's a girlfriend.
Yes, she got something that you don't.
So when I see Netflix doing the thing with Alucard, it just really sounds bad. It just sounds yeah, it sounds especially they're just going for the most degenerate of, oh, this chick.
Sounds like they're just trying to nuke the franchise.
Yeah.
So that no one can ever use it ever again.
Yeah.
That's quite a voice.
Vampires, huh? I'm Patty. Okay.
His name is Kent Allen Ryan. He's a corridor. Really good looking, dresses really well, like all Prada usually.
Okay.
Oh, well, he's pretty powerful. He's probably too far behind the scenes for you to know about it. Maybe you know some of the people who work for him.
Okay. No.
No, please, Peter.
Why should I? Um. Um.
Alright. Now you see. Unfortunately, there is a lot of praise for live action One Piece. I don't know if I should be happy because I'm still untrustworthy of it. Well, reviews coming out from me soon. I have been watching it. It's probably the most accurate adaptation Netflix has ever done, but you know, Netflix still gonna Netflix.
I don't try to pick up every piece of ass I see.
Tell you what, if the Pope, the President, and the high school history teacher all show up in the next few minutes, I'll make out with you right in front of them.
Haven't watched any of it, but I've seen people making wild claims of every arc being better than in the actual show. Absolutely not true.
Called me DJ because I speak with my hands. I don't look familiar. Don't watch a lot of porn, do you? Okay. It's all different. I didn't realize there's so much dialogue. Oh no, I guess it's not. Got that face. Let me
Damn girl, are you a parking ticket? Because you got fine written all over you. Here one.
Okay. Now let me actually do this quest. Vampires, huh? Okay.
His name is.
I don't know.
I will never forgive them for making Sanji a 40-year-old. Well, the actor for Sanji is pretty fantastic, honestly.
I'm a busy man. I don't know what I'm supposed to say that would make her happy. I don't know what to tell you. Bye. Okay.
I think you just gotta pop your cock out and let her suck. I think that's what she really wants.
Let her have a suck?
Suck? Need more JoJo reviews? I do have to finish the
Everybody comes in this cartoon.
last part.
Two more of these, and you'll be telling me your nastiest, dirtiest stories. I am your beef priestess, and it's time to confess.
I'm scared.
Venus was her name. What have you been needing to confess?
The warehouse that blew up in Santa Monica, that was me.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting for someone like you to come in here. You see, I've got a situation that's got my liver out of hand, and I need someone to inform some people that they won't be getting paid this month into debt.
Oh, since the minute you started moving your lips.
Parking lot next to the Empire Hotel. A couple of guys, Russian accents, civic better. Why don't you each tell them Venus doesn't have their money? That's it.
What's in it for me?
Drinks on the house for a week.
I don't drink.
You want cash? Whatever.
I don't drink wine.
Yeah.
I expected you to fight. Empire Hotel. Tell them I'm broke. You can run, right? Never mind. Just don't go starting any street fights, right? These guys are connected. Anyhow, a lot of people have yet to confess to the beef priestess. Late up.
Eric Lowry says, I voted Republican once. It's my favorite sin to confess to her. I voted for Trump. My God! Is Nami at least hot and not race bent? Yeah, she's white. She's white, she's fine. Although, character-wise, she's been the most disappointing for me. She's not as bubbly as she was in the anime. She's more so apathetic vocal fry.
And a strong, independent woman that don't need no man.
More like in like a constant state of sarcasm.
Oh, that means that she's really smart.
She's not like bitchy or anything. But, you know. I feel like Zorro has the sarcasm covered already. We don't need that much sarcasm going around. That Grey Griffin voice. Too bad she turned out to be a scumbag. Remember how she tried to ruin a 21-year-old fan artist? I do not. But I would love to hear that story.
A hole. Any hole's a goal. Oh yeah, the ambient for downtown is pretty nice. Alright, guys. That she did. She told me to tell you. She doesn't have the money.
Bonus hole.
Well, guys, I'm done. Can I like just fucking kill you all? Another one. Oh, you're up early.
Is she too serious a part of the Arlong car? Yeah, I guess so. You know, I did notice that she's not really quite as money grubby as she is in the anime. I mean, she like steals stuff, but it's not that big of a part of her character anymore.
I thought someone else was shooting me. Is that a cop? Oh no. Ugh, man. You pussies. Okay. That she did. Doesn't have the money.
It's also weird because I watched one episode where like they had Luffy take an anti-stealing stance, which is not his character at all.
How do I put away my weapon?
Mind Crush. Yes, that is effectively Adam's powers.
I got tons of experience. Oh my god, 26 points, Jesus. I don't know if I even want any more points in anything. Maybe Blood Salvo? You know what? More seduction, huh?
How can a pirate be anti-stealing? I think Netflix is trying to convince you not to pirate their shows. Because that's like the meme that everyone does whenever they go to pirate stuff, is they show the One Piece like team. And they say they're gonna sail the seas and find the One Piece whenever they just get a show from the internet.
Maybe a point into security? I don't know. You know, Brawl helps you feed on the unwilling. Its ability to fight barehanded. Maybe I should increase my melee feat? Because guns kind of suck, you know? Am I the only one who's just like... I feel like I can't rely on them, but like melee I could at least have like a sword or something at some point. I've never done melee in this game. I've done brawl and then like kind of guns, but usually just use magic. So maybe I'll put a point into I'll put a singular point into melee for now. Just 3 points, just because I end up using this knife a lot, and maybe I'll get a katana or something like something stupid. Oh yeah, you know.
Let's not forget, this actually was said. Showrunner for Netflix's live-action One Piece adaptation equates hero monkey defeat to Kamala Harris, slave-owning aristocrat St. Carlos to Donald Trump.
Holy shit.
That sounds literally like some sort of auto-generated article.
Yeah,
but
it does,
yeah,
doesn't
Netflix
it?
gonna Netflix, you know. I guess they are right that Kamala Harris is a criminal.
Got him.
Yeah.
Oh, my persuasion's pretty high. I didn't realize that. My intimidate is low, is what it was. Alright, so I'll hang on to the rest of these points, but that looks good. I have an extra seduction now. Look at that. My seduction is like Toreador high.
Gildas, welcome to the chat, and sorry if I didn't see you before. Trump derangement symptom. Yes, very true.
Hey, buddy. Want to let me get some suck? Oh, fuck, you're so poor. Stop it.
So poor. These broke ass enemies.
Ah, what?
Ooh.
I became ill after feeding on a bum who turned out to be diseased. I wonder if it's anything to do with it.
No.
CDC guys dressed in the blue containers who scattered around downtown. God damn it.
You got shitty blood.
Fucking poor people. I never feed on bums. That's why
the real
I've never
message here.
I've never noticed that quest because I've never. But became ill. Okay, but I'm not like permanently cursed or something stupid. You know, I bet I could get a suck from old Larry. Fat Larry. What do you got to trade today, buddy?
Oh, come on, buddy. Don't be like that.
Just make sure he still works. I wish I could just dance wherever I wanted. Would it be faster if I reset him with trance? Oh. Yep. Yeah, I'll see the merchandise. Oh, he's getting increased armor. And a fire axe. $324 for a fire axe? What are you, fucking retarded? The only place you can get an armor set would be from, like, this guy, right? So... And I have the money to buy it. So I guess I will. Should I bother putting a point into haggle? It seems... What does manipulation do? Just haggling? Fuck that. We'll spend the money. I'm cheap enough that it won't matter too much. Now let's see. Let me save before I put it on. Because I know there was a glitch where you couldn't take armor off. This...
Did anyone watch the Blade anime movie? No, I have not seen it.
What? How far back is this? This is before I fed on him? I simply cannot. That armor looks so dumb. I want my red shirt. It looks nice and stylish.
That's fair. You like your velvet. Even
This-
if you do run a long day.
This must be.
Hey there, kids. Small world, huh? Yep, after that gallery, I didn't think I'd be able to get a job guarding a room full of Jack Squat from the Boogeyman. But then I get a call offering me this sweet night shift slot, and I'm expecting a security game. Well, enough about my lucky break. You, here to see one of the big ones, Chief? Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation, or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company?
Insurrection. Baby LaCroix. Okay.
Okay then, Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect. Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you take to up there. You need any security?
Okay.
Oh, how do you do, neighbor?
When you're Nosferatu, it's like more complicated. He's like, "Whoa, what the fuck are you?"
Yeah, of course.
Oh, PH is in penthouse. Wow, that was a fast fucking elevator, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Ugh, man, I was trying to download like an art pack to have these paintings be like super high def, but you know, it is what it is.
I mean, those are the most high def paintings we've seen so far.
Yeah, this is Cain murdering Abel, I believe.
Right.
Probably also Cain murdering Abel. Very important event.
Brought him back to life, murdered him again.
I think that's Abel already being dead. That's Cain.
Yeah,
Cain
just-
murdering Abel again. Because
Remember your roots.
yeah,
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building.
Man,
Since
you
you're
look
here,
evil.
I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
did you not hear the explosion, retard?
Excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent point. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my custom.
None at all.
Is the answer I wanted. But well, circumstances being they were. I admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing the lack of talent within this organization escalated. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
So there's an interesting clan that didn't make it into this game, which is, I mentioned it last time, the Gargoyles. They function basically like Nosferatu, but they have wings, as you might expect. And so that makes them slightly different. And their version of Obfuscate is different. It functions, there's different restrictions. It's better in some ways and worse in some ways. But overall, Obfuscate is just the best because it's like, you just can't be seen while standing still. And then, like, if you have enough points in Obfuscate, and not a lot of points into Obfuscate, you can't be seen if you're not attacking. But, like, you know. And I think they also have Potence, as do Nosferatu. So if you play either one, you could just... Theoretically, you need Dexterity to hit, and then Strength for damage. But there's another attack you can do, which is, like, it's a grab that does damage. It's just like crushing someone, and that is all strength for the roll. So like you're guaranteed to hit because you have potence, which would like just be guaranteed successes. So you just like crush someone's head.
Yeah.
They can't stop you. They can't see you. You're just completely invisible and just like. It's just like described as crushing or ripping or something. So it's just like ripping someone's arms off. You just appear behind them and just like... whoosh. What would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me? I'd say, yes, sir.
Were you by chance in the military at all? I was an officer myself, actually. In Napoleon's ranks, there have been whispers, rumors spreading around that Kidrick community concerning the Elizabeth Day, the cargo ship that was towed recently. Have you heard of it?
I miss Marvel pre-Disney. Oh man, I can't even say how much I used to love the X-Men and stuff. I like all the Marvel stuff was fine, but the only one I really liked a lot was the X-Men. I thought it was such a cool concept to go to, special mutant school, and like I loved all the teachers like giving guidance to the students and stuff. I loved the X-Men evolution, and I saw the 80s cartoon, and that was really cool, and
it's a solid concept.
read a bunch of trade paperbacks, but then like I don't know, it started to be a little bit weird, and then like
Yeah, the love triangle shit and the people dying and coming back to life and
well, dying coming back to life is fine, but like I don't know. I read one X-Force where it was like all about these like religious people, and like they were evil because they were religious, and it was like it was starting to get a little weird. So a lot of it didn't make sense, and they would kill them without really asking any questions, and
it's like the planet where they're evil because they're white and blonde.
yeah, from Stargate. It was like it reminded me a lot of the sort of. It was like, oh, if someone's like allegedly racist, it's like any amount of violence is authorized, and then it's like if someone's allegedly religious, it's like the same thing. And I was like, oh, that's kind of weird.
That's not okay.
As an like even reading it as an edgy atheist, I was like, that's a little weird. Yes, go on.
Police are investigating the den as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the uncommon sarcophagus. Now,
But like just the feeling of like reading my first like fastball special scene, it was so cool, you know?
evidence that the occurrences on the den
And then like
supernatural in nature. And in no way
it's cheapened by the fact that they just keep on referencing it in every other Marvel comic.
Well, I didn't read those, you know.
Yeah,
I read
I'm
when
just
I read.
saying, like, in comparison to nowadays, it's just like, remember this?
Yeah, well, it came up as a thing they had to do rather than like a funny like haha memes. It was like they had to catch up to like a plane or whatever, and then he's just like to like a new guy who's super strong. He's like, throw me at the plane. He's like, what? And he's like, do it.
Right.
And he like grabbed onto the plane, and then like the thrusters were like burning him and stuff. And then he like it was
Flying
there was
his
like
way.
there was like the Sentinels or whatever, and they were like chance of like being caught 0% or so, or like low percentage, and they throw Wolverine. He's like 40%. And when he gets back, they're like it's like you smell like burnt hair. It was funny.
Yeah.
What do you need me to do?
you have three objectives. One, I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus.
But yeah, I really liked X-Men. I love just like walking around the X-Manor in X-Mansion in X-Men Legends. X-Men Legends 2, or no, X-Men Legends 1.
Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence. So be careful what you find. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences. If it's understood.
Yes and Wow, good choices.
It has caught my attention that you had an encounter with Fernandez Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brash day off. What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say?
He asked me to visit him in the last round.
Then, you should go humor the by the numbers rhetoric he's so desperately aching to spew. chance a fascist oppressor from that dive of theirs clog the air and choke the local economy. Give the Anarch community my regards.
Okay.
Give the Anarch community my regards.
Sure. Okay.
Give the bitches my stitches.
Oh wow. You can't even like walk around the place, huh? So it's a whole LaCroix building, but he's like, which LaCroix? This guy a retard? Why do this? Why do?
Do.
It's time to go back to Mommy Milkers in the nightclub.
Yay!
Ass. It's just kind of crazy that that's like, they're just like standing around like that. Oh. Can we see? No. Sometimes they have a special animation. It's confusing. Can I just like trance? Just like pop, 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 and then. But I can. Go to sleep. Go to sleep and clap.
Whoa. Iron Buddy.
Criminal. What kind of crime is it to drink someone's blood? Ridiculous.
Just getting a suck.
Just getting a sucky suck. No one. How could anyone see that?
It's a good thing you saved.
Perfect.
Ah, yes, the life of the party. Well, hello, ladies. You having a fun time?
I was never a super big fan of Spider-Man, but got that Spider-Man game, right?
Spider-Man 2, the video game.
No, I played Spider-Man 1, the N64, and it was bad. And, because, you know, they were like, oh, the villain released smoke, so we don't have to render the streets. Just swing around the buildings, and, you know, and then the first game came out on GameCube, and it was fucking incredible because it was a step up from that. It was like good graphics, and it's not a GameCube.
Right.
You got to fight Bonesaw. There was like a survival mode, and if you did good enough, they would have Bonesaw come out, and it was a unique character model, and it was like, back in the day, if you saw a unique character model, it was like, fucking whoa!
Right, right.
I remember playing, I think it was the second game, so much. I did every single last quest in the whole game. I solved every crime in the city. And they had no Radiant AI thing. There was no, like, you know, doing repeatable quests.
There you are. I was beginning to think you ditched me.
Did you? Well, completely... Yeah. Suck. Perfect. Just what I need.
I loved Spider-Man 2, the movie, the game.
That's another message. Fuck yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah,
Can we get some sock?
You certainly did that at the night dances it. All of your content is next to the right anymore. Well, what are the talking boys? Wasn't too happy about tonight, son of a bitch. Said, would you like to get into that business?
Yeah, baby.
Start this club, I have to take out a significant loan from a king's bastard by the name of Boris, and every time I haven't been able to make the monthly plus interest, the bastard takes what he feels is a super late fee. I've got a club to run, so I'll be blunt. I refuse to fuck that fat misogynistic old man one more time and hold on to the club. So I need someone to nominate him. Do this, and I'll make you a silent partner.
In the club.
What's the catch?
Boris is higher than the Russian mafia. Does that make a difference?
Well...
You can kill mafia members, right?
Oh yeah, I could definitely kill them. The fact that she's calling him misogynistic makes me wonder if he's actually a good guy. However, if I am role-playing as a simp, the male feminist route would be to do whatever she says so that I can sex pester.
He's at the Empire Hotel. Always has a few of the fiercest bully boys standing around trying to outsnare each other. He's got a short temper, and more than likely he's been drinking for the last 4 hours. Here, key to the penthouse level.
Sure.
Big fucking titties.
Low-res titties, unfortunately. Someone should, like, make this good. Can I suck? Oh my god, I can. Didn't expect that.
You like that, babe?
Oh yeah, this is a Masquerade location. It's not a...
Yeah, I think she likes it.
So theoretically, if you could trance everyone in the room... Yeah, look, I'm targeting reticules. Interesting. You can't do that in the asylum. Oh. Maybe there's like stairs or something. This is so cool. Oh wait, they're hanging the stairs by the chandelier. That's probably not safe.
Probably not.
It's probably not up to code. Oh, wallet? Hey, baby. That's what happens when you take the stairs like a good boy. You want to talk to me now? Okay. But yeah, I remember just being so excited when I came across like a random road rage quest and stopped it. I was like, there's another crime in the city. You know? And then I finally just like did everything, and I was just like swinging around the city, jumping off the Empire State Building a million times. It was so cool, and I was just like, man, they should do a game like this, but with like Iron Man or something, or Cyclops, or I don't know, anybody.
Yeah, they definitely could.
Yeah, they should have made a million games like that. Tragic.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Oh. I'm supposed to go someplace, right? Not... This feels unsafe.
What's up, brother? You in
Yeah, I am.
Sorry, brother. Come back when you become enlightened.
Hmm. Okay. Feels very Samishi over there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Trisha, which building is the one with the magic shit? Is it this one?
As if I would know.
Well, yes, it is. Okay. Where do I go? Wow, did I solve it?
You did it!
Oh my god. I'm a fucking god. It's a big puzzle. Like, it should last you a while. It's like a lot of... It's a repeat... It'll...
First try, 0 deaths.
Yeah, it'll respawn you at the beginning or at different points and keep on getting you lost and stuff. But there is a route you can get through. But so that's a puzzle. It looked like I was just walking through the hallway, but it would.
Eric Lowry says you're natural. You're the chosen one, Adam. That's what it is.
It's just my first guess is all the way through.
GG, easy. First try. Skill, bullshitting it. Maximilian Strauss.
It's a good name.
Yeah, actually.
We share the same love, but there's much you have yet to learn about that. Yes, this new life in which you find yourself undoubtedly seems strange. I'm sure you have many questions, young one. I will answer those which I am able.
Okay. Embraced within the pyramid, I guess. Oh. Don't you have a literal pyramid, though?
There are apprentices here at Chantry who are my charges, and I have a widow who wants a room behind other religions. So, in most cases, Tremere are very selective about who they embrace and how it is done. There are traditions and laws that we adhere to, so the circumstances of your embrace were, let us say, unconventional. Therefore, you are outside the pyramid.
Can I get inside the pyramid?
Such things are possible, but you would have to prove your worth to the clan before it would be in consideration. Tremere guard their secrets well. Perhaps it is something he will speak of later. A regent is the leader of a chantry. A chantry is a lone guy. Let me give you some advice, young one. You also... As for what is going on here in downtown, the word of it seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown area.
Dude, that shit is whack.
My opinion is
Shit.
local animals are responsible for these outbreaks. Their precipitous indulgence of certain passions on
Maybe I could look into the epidemic for you?
an interesting proposition. If you succeed, I will ponder the nature of your payment when you recall. Within me, I will do you for anyone, and your service to the Canada will be forgotten.
Okay.
You can find most of them at the local watering hole, living in the vices of their full lives. I believe the place is called the Last Round.
Okay. Catch you later, Strauss. Let me just solve this maze again. Oh, fuck. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Easy. So easy.
Easy peasy. First try.
Can you believe people get lost in that maze? Can you even believe?
Can you even believe that? It's
Oh.
such an easy game.
You know, it would have been cool if there was like a puzzle in there or something. Easy shit, brother. I've played a True Mirror before, by the way, so I have gone in there a couple times, but I didn't expect I would just like instinctively know. Is this the abandoned like hospital or something? Oh, I can't get in yet though. Oh, maybe no. Oh, I can. Okay, I don't want to go in there. That's stupid.
You dancing?
I guess I could like wipe out the Russian mob for no fucking reason.
Well, they're probably communists.
I suppose. Is this the right building or is this like the Camarilla place? It's probably the Camera because there's a big scary. Yeah. I saw another place that was marked hotel. This must be like, I don't know, not a hotel. Oh.
Wiping out the mafia looks good on a resume.
Yeah. Let's do it. You know, there's never been the actual mafia in the United States. I've not like never been here. Obviously, they visited, but the mafia refers to fucking Christ. Maybe that's not even a real building. I don't know. It's not gonna be that hotel. It's like a fancy. The mafia refers to the one in Italy, and then we had just the mob or something, whatever they would call it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Something
dude,
like
you
that.
want to see some super sick radical dudes? They have the right idea on equality and stuff. You can find them.
Dude.
So that chick you in here, Cammy?
Cammy.
How you doing, comrade?
The fuck is your problem?
You want to know what my problem is? Oh, I'll tell you what my problem is. You ready? You are my goddamn problem. Anyone
Wow, I can't wait to have this as a romance option in
Wow.
Vampires the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. It will just be I like to play for the winning team, you fucking loser. Boom. I'll put in
Jamie Rose in the chat says, "Oh, this bitch."
I'll put in a good word for you with the prince.
Let me the Camarilla believes every kindred part of the organization regardless. You do something they don't like, well, you're Camarilla, so you can push them to their lives. Like it?
Yeah, what's your point?
You need to start listening, or you're gonna wind up just like your side.
You need to start sucking.
Damn, you're annoying. Spelled fucking wrong. That is the wrong your.
Well, the annoying belongs to her. So she owns annoying.
I'm one pissed bitch.
Some
Pissed.
people like to hate fuck Adam.
You don't say.
Those people raped Alucard.
Mafia. Russians are a mafia. The ones in America were just enforcers. No, the mafia, like the word mafia. I'm pretty sure.
Mafia.
I'm pretty sure that's the word for the Italian organization. So then they were like, it's the.
Scudabucci.
They were calling the Italian mob the mafia, comparing it to the Italian thing, and then they were saying the same thing about it's like Albanian mafia.
It's like in Japan they have the Yakuza. That's just what they call. So it's like specifically the word in Japanese. Is what you're saying.
No, like whatever.
Spaghetti.
A plague bear around here.
Chaos Smash64 says, I'm getting retarded Tsundere vibes from this whore.
Yes. Yeah. Some people like to hate fuck.
As to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the Plague Bearers gotta be found and put down. If the Amarillo really gives a damn, they'll help us out.
Why don't you stop all this and get back in the kitchen where you belong?
The anarchs made a mess. I guess I have to clean it up. Calm down, Tart and Tiny. I'm gonna just slap her fucking beret off her head.
Yeah, really.
What's the third tier of damage called? There's there's bludgeoning damage, lethal damage, and then
Psychological damage.
is it aggravated damage? Is anyone like Chairman Mao here? You know, it's funny. Saw the castle we were staying at. There's in the library. There was a biography of his wife. Is it? Yeah, it is aggravated. Yeah, that's. Ironically, when I was saying lethal, like bludgeoning or whatever, I was doing the gesture. Ghouls. Why is it always ghouls? Maybe I'll get to it later. What did you just say? Who are you? Music's kind of nice. Once the music starts going in the church, it's actually pretty good, but it has to like be playing for a while before they get to get the music moving. They should have just cut the beginning because it's a bar. It was okay.
What do you know about my skee ball tickets?
Yes. That wasn't so bad. Okay. Okay, pal.
We've gone full Italian in chat.
Hey, ooh, this guy. Hey, Scubabucci. Paisan. Oh, fuck. No, I don't want to know about any of this shit. Okay. Okay, later. Wait. Yeah, but they never. It's so an antediluvian, right? But like they never say. I never got far enough in the game. I don't know if which antediluvian this is. So theoretically, the entire clan of, like, let's say the Bruja is formed by one particular vampire, who would be a direct descendant, like someone turned by Cain himself, and so they would be super powerful,
Gotcha, yeah.
like superhero.
Right. The originals.
The ancients rise to devour their children. Oh fuck! I thought they were gonna drink regular people blood, but they're cruise-nicked.
Yeah.
They deny the ancients exist. Well, it's in the rulebook. Wow, way to put a space after your period, retard.
This scene is dead.
I gotta say the one of the top mods for this was like called spell check or something. It got rolled into the an unofficial update. I would bet for sure, but
It's a good update.
wow, that's crazy. I wonder if it's true.
Monster.
Why is this hitting? Anyone? Okay.
Law, morals. Ooh.
I don't trust anyone with an X in their name? Okay.
Yeah, that's a good reason. Not to trust anyone.
Okay. Alright. I'm
Sure
done.
hope he doesn't figure out that our middle name is Xylophone.
Okay. I have to talk to you. Sorry. I don't rap. I'm no bureaucrat. Not another goddamn speech.
You got a right to know the score. Camarilla, this is the short order. They desire more to carry out their plans. Looking for more power in those who decide for their own schemes and so on.
There you go.
I don't give a fuck if you go or stay. There's fighting words. Julian.
Okay.
Kid, I don't give a fuck.
Thanks for wasting my time, you fucking piece of shit.
Thought I told you to get back to your town.
Okay, sure.
I told you to suck my dick. Now get on your knees.
What?
Ugh, God.
Don't you just want to...
Can't you just start punching?
Nah, apparently not.
Just
Okay.
get the spheres and just Stabby, stabby.
Sorry, I just got like burned out on listening to conversation things. And I'm not really gonna do any anarch shit anyway.
Yeah, well, we can call it a stream. It's already like getting to 1 a.m. and you know.
All right, should we see if Jeanette is done cooking? Oh wait, let's see the church bitch. How the fuck do I get to the church? I think, is downtown just one straight shot? It's one zigzag that through the whole thing?
I believe all roads lead to God. So you can just keep on going in which direction.
He's fucking... They're just constantly killing people. Why?
Just in the mood, I guess.
This is so stupid.
Maybe it's just the game trying to be edgy. Being like, well, look how dangerous the city is.
Right, but like, why can't I murder them?
Because they're just trying to get bread for their families.
Oh, let's see. Saki Saki? No, it's down there.
Chaos Mash 64 says all gangsters should be set on fire in public.
You should say that in Minecraft. Okay.
In Minecraft. Can we bring back public hangings? Because I think they worked.
Oh, I didn't do her quest. I have to do her quest. Never mind.
Yeah, kill the fat landlord guy or whatever.
Did I like reset her? I don't know.
There you are.
Oh yeah, it is closing in on 1.
Yeah. And I do like sleeping.
Alright, I'm pretty sure Jeanette's done cooking. Let me just... Where's the cab? Or theoretically a cab, but I think there's just one. Oh yeah, look at that run. The run of a man about to... Fuck. It'd be so great if you could just hit W, not WM, and just like map travel, but can't have nice things. Oh, Skyline Apartments. There's a bunch of quests for that, right? Oh, no, that's the theater. Okay.
Did you hear the screenwriters and actors trying to rope in the game actors, voice actors, and some developers, since they need more people since the strike is failing horribly?
Everyone's so glad that there's a strike. Like they're like,
gave
thank
them
God.
the opportunity to just replace all of them with AI, basically.
Drive, tell you when the mood hits me. AOT? Attack of the Show?
Attack on Titan.
Oh, Attack on Titan.
Yes, Eric Lowry says everyone hates Hollywood actors.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of their own fault when they act like shitty people and then act like they're better than everyone else. All the peasants. I will guide you. Because I
Yeah.
know how to cry in a movie, therefore I am morally better than everyone.
Yeah.
Yes, I make more money than you, so you should listen to me.
Well, anyway, I mean, it just goes to show that, like, Hollywood's entertainment is trash.
Oh yeah.
And repaid favors. Stop by my apartment when you get a chance. I'll set you up. Oh. I think you're supposed to get an email from Jeanette when the romance is done cooking. So. We'll stop by Mercurio to start a little finale. See how he's doing. He still hasn't cleaned up the blood, this disgusting pig. Motherfuckers.
It's like he doesn't even want visitors. Ugh.
Didn't he say to stop? Okay. Anyway, I suppose we have sinned slightly this stream, but not too bad.
Yeah, we did talk about rape quite a bit.
Why'd you have to talk about rape again?
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Big dumb.
I mean, grape.
Big
Grapes.
big stoop.
And sucking.
Trisha Stoop maxing. I had a pretty good happy story last stream.
Yeah.
I think that's a happy story. But yeah, happy story is that the strike is not working at all. Here we go.
Hey, here's a happy story.
Here's
A
the happy story.
ending, yeah.
Kitten, did you come back for me? Even if you didn't, just nod your head. I'm all gooey. I didn't think
Fuck,
you'd be back
fuck,
so
fuck,
soon.
fuck, fuck,
You
fuck,
mean you
fuck.
say.
Unexpected visit. Although it is a pleasure. I mean, a pleasure to see you again.
Good to see you as always. What?
It
You
is a
can't
pleasure.
fuck?
Did I fuck it up?
You fucked it
is a
up.
pleasure.
You need to give her something. Give her some flowers. Some chocolates. Oysters.
Am I like not? Did I do bad? I wish I had my hairbrush. Jesus. Okay. Well.
Well, you
Unfortunate.
fucked it up. It is what it is.
Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. I truly.
Without the unofficial patch, you can't sleep with her unless you give her the pendant from the hotel quest. But you already gave her the pendant.
Yeah, I gave her the pendant.
Yeah, she threw it in the ocean.
Mm-hmm. If I remember correctly, she sends you an email or something. And then she's like, come visit me.
In that case, I got nothing. If anything, entertainment as a whole is healing, with the entertainment industry are of commission.
Out of commission.
Yes. That makes more sense.
Yes. Yeah.
Indies, rise up.
It is nice to see that there's like cool comics being written. Like different like cool comic campaigns happening.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of time before that spreads to video games in a bigger way. I mean, there are already indie video games, and some of them are kind of brave too. Like, Kingdom Come Deliverance. They immediately when that game launched, there was a bunch of coordinated attacks to like be like, oh, they're racist. They don't have black people in their like Slavic fucking historical game. And they're like, well, they weren't any. And there's like, well, they could have been traders from fucking Saudi Arabia. It's like, what? No. It's a fucking near 1400. You retarded. Anyway. Yeah, medieval Bohemia. Yeah, it's just massively retarded. So they were just like, no, you're stupid. That like they never gave in. And they wrote article after article, and they were like,
God.
And like the lead developer was like, lol. Just like, what the fuck are you talking about? They've never bent even a little bit, and that game honestly feels like you're walking into history. I never finished it just because I was like, man, it feels like I'm like wasting something if I like just play it all right now because I'm not like enjoying it enough. I'm like, I'll let it like
you gotta like disperse.
Yeah.
Your playtime.
I was like, I've enjoyed this a lot, and it's like I never finished the romance. There's like you're supposed to do some mission for it, and then you get the romance completed. So I'm like, once they announce the next game, or once I really need some historical like inspiration, I'll pop back into this game. But yeah. So it'd be cool to see more video games, and I guess there's already like books that are like, I don't know what you call it, based, but
Yeah, just need to get bigger audiences for them.
yeah. I gotta find good good indie stuff to read. I know a bunch of people that write stuff on like Minds and stuff. So. Oh, I was thinking of a funny video. It would be there's some guy on Minds that posts like Russian social media accounts, just like screenshots of them because they're so fucking funny.
Okay.
And I was thinking like doing a tier list, because it's not just a social media accounts. It's like
Tier list of Russian posts.
it's like Tinders and stuff. So it's like
Oh yeah, that can get fun.
yeah, it's like candidates to date out of all of these like ridiculously like bad candidates.
Yeah, you can do the rate Russian
With the-
Tinder profiles.
With the translation to it always comes out to them saying it like in a funny way.
You're right.
It's like it's like some of the posts are just like, I want money. I want man with money. Come fuck me. It's like, what?
It's straight to the point.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. And stream tomorrow? Maybe.
No promises.
Because typically on like Sundays I chitty chat with my buddy over like story stuff.
Right.
I don't know if he's busy or not. And then I also catching up with a friend who's in from out of state. So
No, it'll probably be a busy day.
yeah, I mean depending on when I get back, but going to a bar, and I guess you do that at night. So
Yeah.
so maybe not tomorrow night, but definitely a night after. I want to be relatively consistent with these streams. So
Yeah.
yeah. But
Some based gaming content for you.
and I'm gonna strive to like not talk about
Bummers.
bummer stuff as much. There's so much to talk about with this game because there's so much like lore stuff and whatever to talk about. There's all these other clans and stuff. So many cool clans too. That's just like, yeah. Yeah. It's funny, the mechanics for Magic are complete garbage in the role-playing game, like the tabletop. The Magic mechanics are like turbo garbage. If you have a crit fail on, like you roll a bunch of dice, right? If you have a crit fail on any of them, then you like permanently lose Magic attribute.
Oh my goodness.
Like that's what you're risking every time you cast a spell, and it's like,
Oof.
why would I do this? Compared to like Bruja, where it's like you don't even have to roll, you just punch and they die. It's like, okay.
Right.
I like hanging out with you guys. I like hanging out with you guys too. It's good to have some company and stuff.
Yeah.
I like rambling to people. It is good. And let's not talk about the Castlevania show ever again. It doesn't exist. Yeah. I think generally most Netflix adaptations are like things that
Yeah,
should
they
never
just-
be spoken of.
Yes, they should never, like, to Death Note, Cowboy Bebop. Let's just pretend
They
they
I mean,
don't exist.
they exist literally as
Like cautionary tales.
it's not just like they're doing a bad job by accident. They're doing a bad job on purpose because they want to humiliate you and insult you and degrade you.
Mm.
Like those are messages sent to you to hurt you. Like they want to break you with it. It's like psychological torture that they're sending to you and having you pay for. It is a mistake to ever watch them or to even entertain them as existing as being canon. Like they're just
They consider it a mistake to hire someone who likes the source material. So
they've spent yeah, they do.
because
And
they fired Henry Cavill. So
they didn't fire him, he quit.
well, you know.
Yeah.
There was tension amongst the working.
Yeah, there was tension, but like he's a movie star. And so they wanted him bad. They offered him like a lot of money to stay.
They were saying that they wanted him to leave, or the showrunner.
Some bitch on set that no one gives a shit. Like,
I guess.
yeah, some bitch on set that no one gives a shit about, including the people who own Netflix, don't care about her opinions.
She was pressuring him to leave, basically.
Well, she was just being like miserable, but like she has no power over him. He has more authority than her because he makes way more money than her. Like the amount of his salary is like more than everyone on set. So it's like,
Well, he's gonna do much better leaving the show.
Yeah,
than,
of course
going to work on Warhammer.
of course he's going to do better. But like they offered him a lot. They tried to chase after him with like money to stay, and he was like, no, basically you don't care about the source material, and it's too difficult for me to make this good, and so leaving. So
Yeah. Well, his role in the show was like less and less as the show went on.
yeah,
So
well,
they're trying to push him out.
well anyway, they spend a lot of money to bother you, and then you can just not watch it and watch them waste lots of money.
Yeah, and cancel your subscription.
And
then
they're
sail the seas and go look for the One Piece.
oh yeah, definitely. And they're running out of money too. So
Oh yeah.
the pool is like drying up for all like woke media. Like there's these big problems with ESG where it's not giving out as much money as it was. There's people being let go from different departments, including diversity departments.
Yes.
Like diversity departments are being downsized or closed entirely because they're not getting paid to have them, and so they don't care anymore.
Yes.
So all these companies are reducing their wokeness, and
Because you don't actually need those departments. They're literally
No.
just there for political reasons.
and if it's not paying out with ESG, then it's not worth it. And so a lot of these companies are reducing their wokeness or eliminating it and trying to pivot hard into making money on people actually buying stuff. So, yeah, I mean, stuff is getting better largely. I mean, the writer's strike, literally no one caring at all. People being excited about the writer's strike. Like, the fact that so many people...
laughing at like the actress playing Snow White asking for more money. That was the best.
Like, people just not... Like, the general public is like, good, fuck Hollywood writers. That really shows that the public just doesn't like them, doesn't respect, like, Hollywood writing in general. They don't respect these messages. And even down to, like, kids. Like, we were talking to a friend the other day. And, some kid bagging groceries at a supermarket was like, oh, you hear they're doing a Rapunzel adaptation? And he was like, oh, no. And he's like, oh, you know who they're going to get to play Rapunzel? He's like, oh, no, who are they going to get? And he's like, Jada Stinkett Smith. It's like, it's some kid's like shitty joke. It's some kid, but like, you know, it's some kid at a supermarket is like, all this stuff, everything Netflix adapts is cancer. Like the kid knows that, and that's the generation coming up. That's the 16-year-old working at, supermarket.
Yeah, they're all growing up to be pretty damn based.
Yeah, so there's like a big pipeline of like people coming into these industries that are like, I'm gonna change this stuff. There's a lot of people that are like, you see these posts about like, oh, make better buildings, prettier buildings, all this architecture, go back to how architecture was beautiful instead of just like trying to be oppressive.
Yeah, the Trad movement.
And you see that some of the comments are like, oh, I just got into like architecture school. Oh, I just got into like engineering school. I'm going to make sure that the projects I work on look pretty.
Yeah.
Because like really it's the engineers who decide how the building gets built. Mm-hmm. So the engineers can like override what the architect says most of the time. But if an engineer is like, no, we should have pretty statues over here, over there, it'll happen. So I see a lot of good coming down the pipe. And then the important thing is to remember, once it gets better, remember how bad it was. Because that will really inoculate people against it ever swinging back. The whole pendulum thing is bullshit. It doesn't have to swing back once it swings over. Sometimes the fulcrum can be moved on a pendulum. And I think that now is one of those times. Because the pendulum has never swung this far left. Like, well, other than like I suppose like the Weimar Republic, but other than that, it's never swung that far. And it took the whole world to swing Germany back to the left. Like the whole world had to like capture their country. So something tells me
other leftist countries collapse throughout all of history. Just like communism.
Yeah,
consistently not working.
Yeah, and inevitably.
And they're like, oh well, we gotta find a way to make it work.
Yeah. So inevitably, it'll fail, and yeah.
Even China is collapsing.
China is actually collapsing, but also.
That's why they're getting more militaristic. Sorry, it's too late. My mind is not gonna.
Yeah, but even China isn't gonna push like leftism on anyone. They're not like socially.
The best weapon they have is TikTok right now.
They're not even.
You know?
Yeah, they're not even like. They're not like socially left. They're very conservative and just using communist like totalitarian tactics. Anyway, the world seems like it's getting better. So take that with you and. Think about this, I guess. Like, one day you're gonna meet a kid, and then they're gonna be like in a old video store, and they're like, "What the fuck is this?" And they're gonna be holding up like, a man with like long hair, the long blonde hair, and he's black, right? And he's got like boobs, and it's like, and it says Rapunzel on it. And he's gonna be like, what is this? And then you're gonna have to explain to this like little stranger in the store is like, oh yeah, you don't want to get anything from like the 20 teens, man. It was a dark time. Or you're gonna have to explain that like things like that existed, and like young people are gonna be like, they're not gonna even like really believe you how bad it was.
Yeah.
And
I don't think even today people would believe me if I told them that Netflix had a show where a child got broomstick raped in the bathroom.
Oh, that's right. 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, if you could imagine, and, like, the children's cartoons now, but, like, anyway, all this stuff is crazy, and it's dying, and once it's dead, it might try to creep back, but I think largely people are going to be inoculated against it. Like, I grew up having my education be like very subtly like we hate you, like just different random messaging, but now it's like super explicit, like we hate you and you can only redeem yourself by cutting your cock off.
Right.
And I think that is a really strong inoculation to a lot of Gen Z and probably people coming up and stuff. So I think the world is going to be just fine. I hope it is, and homeschool have a bunch of kids and homeschool them all so that our kids can have normal people to play with. Okay? Anyway,
Yeah.
thank you guys for hanging out. Probably... Oh, can't wait for a non-woke... Oh, that's true. Non-woke D&D. We should do something. I want to run a little, like, test session, just, like, show how the combat works and stuff. And, you know, just do, like, a tiny thing to see how we like it, and then maybe we'll do some Vampires the Masquerade, too. We already made characters for D&D, so we should do that, but... sorry, stretching. I want to do some Vampires Masquerade stuff, too, because that's also a fun system.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. Really appreciate your company, and I hope you'll join us again next time.
Hell yeah.